Okay, good morning, everyone. As I've mentioned, I'm Cassie Milligan. I am the Parent Instructional Coordinator here at Central Gwinnett High School. Welcome, everyone, to our March Coffee Chat. We're glad that you are able to join us. As I mentioned, I'll be recording part of this video or part of the meeting just to be able to share with other parents who maybe weren't able to meet with us at this time, and go from there. So the purpose of today's meeting is just a chat, and I have my coffee with me. So if you have your coffee, please feel free to enjoy. And I know some people are working as they're listening, so I hope your work day is going well. What we're gonna discuss a little bit at the beginning of the meeting is about COVID, because I've had several parents who have asked questions regarding COVID and where they could find specific information regarding COVID in school. So I wanted to direct you to that website. And then if you have any other questions that you feel would be beneficial for you or for other parents, we're able to go into those as well. Okay, so first thing I wanted to share with you is as far as where you can go on the Gwinnett County website to see information about COVID. And we hope that everyone's doing well regarding that, and that you and your family are healthy and well. And let me put this here and get back to my share. And I'm also going to give you a link where these different, someone's joining, where these different websites are and web pages are, so that you'll have access to it. So I'm going to put it in the chat page, or in the chat box. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine.
Good. Copy. I am putting in the chat box right now. We're just going to talk a little bit about where COVID resources are for parents and families. So I just placed a link to a Google Doc that has the links that I'm going to show you, just in case you want to click on it for later. And then I'm going to go ahead and share screen. Okay, so when you click on that link, this is what you'll see. And these are the links that I just wanted to mention to you so that you know where they are. So the first link is the GCPS website. So when you click on that, you will come to this page. Miss Connie, can you see the GCPS website? Okay. All right. So anything that is of supreme importance regarding COVID, if something has come up recently, will usually be on the county's front page, on their homepage. And when you move down, you'll see that there is actually one article that's there regarding travel guidelines for, let me go back to where I was. Sorry about that. Travel guidelines, and it went to my other screen. Hold on one second. Stop share, and let me share again. Sorry, it clicked to the other screen, I believe. There we go. Still not on the right screen. Welcome to technology share. Are you seeing the back to the Gwinnett County Public Schools page? Or is it on a different page? It is. Okay. All right. So over here, I just want to move. There we go, so I can see. There's travel guidelines for spring, and when you click on that, is actually reminders for spring break. Spring break is the first week of April, which is April 5th through 9th, is when students have spring break. And there's actually a CDC guideline for travel. So they're asking that anyone who goes out of the country during spring, or basically any time now, that if you go out of the country, that when you return, that you self-quarantine at home for 7 days. And then also get tested. So just keep that in mind if you do plan on going out of the country anytime soon, that they are asking to self-quarantine and to be tested before students come back to school. And then when you go back to this page here, the page that has a lot of the county's COVID information is on the Return to Learning Hub. So I'm going to click there. And this Return to Learning Hub has a lot of good resources that are not COVID related. It has videos and resources for eClass, for tutor.com, which we've talked about before, but if you're not familiar with that, Gwinnett County public students are able to get free tutoring at home virtually through tutor.com. And it's a program that is being done between Gwinnett County Public Schools and Gwinnett Public Library. So students can use their Gwinnett Public Library information in order to get on the website to receive free tutoring. And you basically schedule in the system, you schedule for a tutor, the time and what you need help with, and then you're able to get a tutor for that time, and it's free. So just keep that in mind for yourself, with your children, or maybe even letting someone else know that you might know in the community. As far as COVID, here on this Learning Hub page, it has GCPS by the numbers, and you can actually click on this. And I've had parents ask, like, well, how do I know exactly the reports regarding COVID? And you would click on by the numbers. You can click on your reports, and they have it almost basically daily, except for the weekends. And you can go through and see the exact numbers for new cases and also suspected cases. And we are here. As you notice, Central Gwinnett doesn't have anything, so that's why you're not seeing anything there. And then, but this is where you can look to see what's going on daily. Any questions about that? I'm going to close this out and go back to the front page of the Learning Hub. Okay. And then back one more. And then here underneath where it says GCPS by the numbers, you're able to click here and see any guidelines that have been given out by Gwinnett County, including that travel quarantine that I just showed you. That's been given out. They'll often have translations that are there that can be shared with others. Any type of communication that has come through the county is there. Resources about how to stay safe, when to return back to school, those types of things. And then they also have here food banks and information regarding that. Some of this information may look familiar to you because we also have it posted in the Parent Center newsletter that has been coming out the last few weeks. Ms. Connie, have you seen the newsletter? No? That comes through email? No, that's okay. That's what I'm asking.
No, it's in my email. I haven't read it.
Oh, okay, perfect. As long as you're getting it, it's okay. Yes. That way you're able to, some of these notifications that are more recent are listed there. And then that way you're able to see what's relevant in this particular time. So that's pretty much what I wanted to show you. And then there was one more link, which is actually the Centers for Disease Control, which the notifications from Gwinnett County Public Schools are going to be consistent with what the CDC says. So you could also go here as well, though, because they may even have, well, they will have even more updated information. For instance, there was a message or a brief actually that was sent out by the CDC overnight or yesterday, late evening, about what people can do who are fully vaccinated, and have been some updates regarding how you can interact with other people if you're fully vaccinated. So those are just links to keep in mind. I wanted to take a moment to answer that because it had come up as far as a parent request to discuss. And those are going to be your key sources of information regarding COVID and Gwinnett County Public Schools and how it relates. Are there any questions about that? Okay. All right. Any questions or concerns in general? How are things going? And I'm actually going to stop recording, as I said that I would. I'm going to stop sharing and stop recording. So if you are watching this after the fact, if you have any questions about COVID, you can feel free to give me a call at 770-822-6540 or check those websites that we just went over. Thank you.